Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, once again in the standard customs arena, this time doing a team I was inspired to try out actually because of a viewer. Yeah, shoutouts to that Mash Man. I think I've talked about him on the channel. Maybe I did a pit my pack for him. I might have done a pit my pack for him. Anyway, long time, fan of the channel, so shoutouts to them. They posted a screenshot on my Discord server, link in the description by the way, of them doing a really interesting team in the weekly using some transform pets with giant Pangasius and a white truffle on it. I saw that and I thought, that seems like a pretty interesting idea. I kind of want to try that for myself. So I ended up trying doing some theory crafting, like what's the most amount of transforms I can get before, a pet faints, and then my giant Pangasius would, jump. Like, I've done the Pangasius stuff before, like try to maximize the number of transforms you can get in a turn, but, I've never tried thinking about like what's the most you can do before one pet faints, So my first idea was this on the screen. I was thinking, maybe I could get the seaweed with the real Velociraptor to trigger, and then like it gets transformed back into a panther. Real Velociraptor gets the seaweed back and gets to transform again. But then after testing, I found out there were two problems with it. One, which Aquos T mentioned, shouts to Aquos T, another longtime fan of the channel, mentioned that sometimes Hooded Seal transforms it back into a baby urchin instead of back into a panther, just with the multiple transforms. Sometimes transforms back into a panther, sometimes it transforms it from a baby urchin into a baby urchin, since you transform multiple times. Second, and the bigger problem, is Real Velociraptor, whenever the pet transforms into a baby urchin and loses the seaweed, Real Velociraptor doesn't give it back. I guess it doesn't count for some reason as losing a perk, whatever that is. So I end up having to go back to the drawing board, and here is what I came up with. Here's the picture on screen here. So my idea is still Panther Seaweed at the front. That's an easy, with level 3 Panther, that's an easy like 4 transforms for free. If I put any transform pet in the second spot, that gives me a 5th transform. I did Eerie Mode to a cat because, it happens before battle, so it can't be disrupted. It'll always transform pretty much, every time. And then finally, I've kept Hooded Seal on the team because Hooded Seal is basically 2 free transforms as well. So with the 4 from Panther, 1 from the cat, and then 2 from Hooded Seal, that gives us 7 transform triggers for our Patagonian Mara, so that when the Panther faints, not only does it reduce the HP, but then my Patagonian Mara gets to jump and do a ton of damage to the enemy. Now, I could use something like Runaway Monkey, as you see here, maybe a Silky Shifaka, but, the problem with that is that it'll transform the Panther into not a panther. I guess it could work with the Hooded Seal, but then you run out of space on the board, and I really want a tiger to maximize that damage. But yeah, with the Hooded Seal, it's 2 transforms, just like Patagonia, or just like, what's the name? Patagonian Mara, what the heck? Oh, because Patagonian Mara is the pet that Mashman got achievement with that team. Cool fact. It's the same number of transforms you would get from a Rollaway Monkey or a Silky Shifaka, but this way I get to Panther as a Panther. Also, Golden Beetle, especially with Elk, very underrated. I just went to 31 gold. In case y'all didn't know, they actually changed the gold cap. I can't remember what, I think there's a limit. It's higher than 30 now though, but instead they put a limit on the amount of gold it can gain per turn just to try and prevent infinites. But here you go, you can see the Panther with just the level 1 Patagonian Mara are doing a ton of damage. Fortunately, they have a lot of summons, so even though I basically wiped almost their entire team, we are going to lose to this person here. But hey, they got the snail mascot. Everyone likes snail mascot. Shouts to snail mascot enjoyers like myself. But we're bringing the Hooded Seal here, and we get the Tiger to get some extra Patagonian Mara damage. And here we have the maximum number of transforms for our Patagonian Mara. Let's take a look at it. So Patagonian Mara, Faint will do 4 damage to one enemy for each friendly transformation this turn. As we face Fanboy Ochi here, running Bombus Dalbami with the Queen Bee. Eerie Mote Cat gets transformed, Baby Urchin with Panther, and then Baby Urchin gets to reduce some HP. It's a level 1 Baby Urchin because of Hooded Seal, but honestly, I don't care about that. What I care about is this right here. Faint, it's gonna do 28 damage, plus another 28 because of the Tiger, because Tiger is broken. And then, yeah, Fanboyochi is gonna cry himself all the way to a new video. Shoot, by the time this comes out, maybe the video for Fanboyochi has already gone out. Shouts Fanboyochi. But yeah, very, very, very fun idea here, and it's honestly just seeing the Patagonian Mara, Mara, I can say Patagonian Mara, Giant Pangasius, just seeing it go off is super fun. I mean, look at this team here. Super scaled up? No, they're all dead. I get the win. It's doing way more work than you thought. Level 2 on the Giant Pangasius coming in super clutch. I mean, shoot, here, we could hit level 3 Giant Pangasius if we get lucky. Both shouts to the Eggplant, providing a lot of disruption for the enemy team as they face someone probably going for the Giant Ice Dog achievement, you know, with the Venus Flytrap at the back and the Cerberus. Just try to stall long enough to have Giant Ice Dog finish off the opponent. Hope you got it. That's one of the few pets I still don't have the achievement for. On this turn here, we face an Exodia team accepting customs. Totally mess up the whale there. Very nice. Gives us time to stall out for our Patagonian Mara. And yeah, they're all dead. Actually, the sea urchin living there. The fact that my Iriamote cat died before the sea urchin actually helped a ton, because then my baby urchin could trade into the bus. That was really nice. But level 3 Mara here. I guess if we stayed a little longer and leveled up Tiger, we could have gotten higher potential damage. But still, level 3 here, what do we face? Almost a free-to-play summon team, except they've got the Yggdrasil Fruit and Nessie, so they got Unicorn Pack. And yeah, we're going to do a lot of damage here. I don't care about your summons because all of you are dead. They didn't roll very much that turn. We got a little bit more stats than them, and we take the win with the White Truffle Giant Pangasius build. So yeah, shouts to that Mashman once again for, you know, inspiring this team. If you want to try this pack for yourself, I'll have the code in the description below. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.